Okay, so we're going to go through social media integrations. We're going to talk about how to make sure your website is connected properly with social media, and I'm going to show you a tool to do that, and then we're going to go through each platform and show you how you can kind of link them all together to build your brand really well and connect with as many people as possible.
Is this connect one place and all places?
Some of that will be the case, just depends what platform it is. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is in WordPress, there's a plugin called Shareaholic. They have a free version and a pro version, but I find that with the free version, I get pretty far, actually, without having to pay a thing for it. So what this does, it does a couple things. First, it adds share buttons to your pages and your posts.
Sorry, could you go back and say what that was again?
Shareaholic. So if you have a WordPress site, if you install the plugin, like I showed you a couple days ago, and to find this, you can either go to their website, which looks like this, and just download the plugin and then install it as a zip file to WordPress, or go to your plugins in WordPress. Remember how I showed you on the left-hand side, plugins, add new, search for Shareaholic.
But with the ones that have got online business, how we going to do that?
Not online Bizzo. If you wanted to create an extra a blog or something, then you would
Put it on there.
use that here.
So, okay, so I've got to use another site to be able to do it.
Correct. Although we are working on options for that. Okay, so the other really cool thing is, have you ever been to like BuzzFeed or any of those other kind of rehashing type blogs where they take content from other places and they create new articles? And then you stay on their website because at the bottom of the article you're reading, they then show you another article that you want to read. And you're like, oh, okay, I just wasted an hour of my time. Where'd that go? That's related content. So this plugin automatically pulls in other posts on your site based on your keywords, and that will keep people on your website longer, which is awesome for your ranking in Google.
Which one is that?
Related content. With one install, you do all of these things.
So that's all the one.
Shareaholic. Yep, Shareaholic. This is a snapshot from their sales page, and all in one spot.
So this is the same plugin.
Shareaholic plugin. All the same thing. So you install it one time, and then you set up all these different things.
Blood worth bottling,
Hmm?
Your blood is worth bottling.
Stay away. Okay, so then we have the social analytics, which tells you about what people are doing on your site, what are they sharing. So in this way you can find out if you have a post about the top 10 weight loss tips, you will know how many times it gets shared and kind of the popularity of that post on social media. You know, the follow buttons, so people click that and they quickly can easily follow your fan pages and accounts. Affiliate links, so you can automatically pull in like Amazon, and I think they have ClickBank integration in there as well. So it would set up affiliate links for you automatically based on your site and the settings you create. And then the shareable images. So you can see here, Pinterest has a little pin app here on that photo, so people can mouse over your images and easily share them on Pinterest, which becomes a link back to your site automatically in Pinterest. So if you have, a really good example would be like a wedding or a DIYer, like someone has a DIY blog, how to create your own chair out of shipping pallets or whatever. And then automatically they share the pictures of their process. At the end, they have a beautiful picture of their deck or whatever with, beautiful plants, and it's very pretty. And then you go to their site, you read about how they did it, and they're like, oh, it's beautiful. This is something I want to do on my deck. So you, the person, you pin it to Pinterest, which then goes back to the site. So it's just a lot of social sharing, social traffic. All right, let's see where I'm going to first. So,
Hold on, please. It doesn't matter what thing you use.
Nope, doesn't matter what theme.
I've just gone to the plugins and I've got 2 versions. Which one do you install?
So just go with, oh, let me see what you're looking at. They look exactly the same. I'd maybe go to the ShareHouse website. This one looks like it has more installs. Yeah, I'd maybe, if you want to be sure to maybe get in the correct one, then you go. Hmm? You wouldn't want both installed.
But they did it.
Would they do double up?
Yeah, well, why would they provide 2?
I don't know, that's weird. I don't, maybe it's a mistake on their part, who knows? Okay, so first we're gonna go to Twitter. So why don't you make your way over to Twitter? Okie dokie, that's better. I'm getting my notes. Okay, so Twitter. Twitter is an awesome platform that many are underutilizing it. For me personally, my focus is Facebook, and what I do is I link, so all my Facebook posts get automatically posted to Twitter, so I actually don't have to go in here because I've never focused on it. But there are places where you can integrate social media and get people to go back to your product. So this is actually, I'm at my profile here. I click on edit and you can have a call to action here. You get 160 characters, so you have to keep it short. And you can also add a URL, and that will look like this after you save it. So it links out to a URL. You could have a URL to your fan page or maybe another social media profile that's stronger, who knows? And then you can see I've got online Bizzo join free training events, thebusinessformulas.com/seminars. So I did that all within the profile of my Twitter account. So I would recommend you do that too. I was going to say, if you could spend 5 minutes, you guys can do it quickly if you would like to. Okay, let's all go to Twitter, and then I can help you get to that part. Okay, I'm not spending a lot of time on it, just how to kind of link it all together. Just to get your profile happening. I mean, the more you fill out your information online, the better connected you make yourself. I mean, these all link back to each other. It builds a bigger profile, bigger brand. This doesn't have to be your personal profile if you have a business Twitter account, and they're the same. It's not like you just name it differently. It becomes a business account. So this could be your business name here, but make sure that you go in here and fill in the details. Actually, this is private. So I'm logged in, and so I see it, but if you were to go there, you would not see my first name. And to change that, you would just go here, and you click edit, and you would see that if I were to mouse over this, there'd be a little lock on top of it. So you need to be logged into Twitter, and then click edit profile. Those are great tools to use, especially if you have like a social media team and you have a lot of activity, because you can automate a lot of that. I know in Facebook, however, Facebook doesn't give those posts that are posted using Hootsuite or other automation tools as much leverage versus you scheduling it directly inside of their platform or posting it manually.
And some marketers, like some social experts have said in the past that I've seen, they've said, oh, you really want to honor your audience, so it's actually, don't, go from your fan page or your business page and post the same thing to LinkedIn or Instagram or wherever else you do. They just take that apparently. So
It's just the same message everywhere.
yeah, they don't. It's like you really got to spend the time on your social media and make sure you put a point of difference in each one. It's fun, actually.
So, I mean, one thing you can do is, let's say you have 10 articles, or 10 things you want to post. You put, number 1 on Twitter, number 5 on Facebook, number 10, and then you can rotate those until you are done with the 10. Because your audiences on all your platforms will be different. There might be some overlap, but
Yeah.
most likely not, because all the platforms have way different audiences. How's everyone doing with this? Good? This one's they don't give you a lot of options, so there's not much to do. Okay, so then let's go to Google+. Google+ offers you a ton of places where you can be adding content and links. So not only do they give you all the options for all of your social media channels, you also can do additional links and have calls to action. So this is kind of the pre-launch phase. So in Twitter, I just edited this. It can be 160 characters.
How does that help with the
I'm just going kind of through separate things.
Oh,
So if you have a WordPress site, get Shareaholic. It's awesome. Then now I'm on Twitter. To integrate Twitter with the other online assets, make sure that you have filled this in properly so that you can drive people to your offer. So I did it with links to websites, but you could easily do, like, follow me on Facebook or whatever and have a link to Facebook, for example. Okay, make sense? I'm just in Twitter.
I'm in Twitter.
Okay. So if you just go to Twitter, you might see kind of more the news feed, and you need to actually go to your Twitter, like, about page, view profile, and get to there. That's where you would change your cover photo. It's where you would change your profile picture, and then just click Edit Profile, which is on the right-hand side underneath your cover photo, and then you'll see, if you scroll down, right under the picture, you'll see all the things you can fill in. So you wrote, I'm passionate about teaching, the Bates method in empowering people to see better. And then you have a link. You actually have a website, Natural Vision Home Study.
Yeah, but that's not all the ones on
Well,
the page.
Yeah, I would change that to your new one. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so then next is Google+. You go to your account, you click edit your profile, and you can start adding all of these links. And in there, you can also limit what people see as well. So I have my profile completely filled out. Where I went to school, my phone number, my address, my birthday, everything, and I made all that private except how to contact me, and then all these links.
That's in Google+.
This is Google+. So let's go to Google+. Go to your actual profile where you see your About section about you or about your business.
Is that where it just says name, email, personal info?
I'll be right there. So you're in Google+. So you want to look at your profile. So click on the left under Home and then click on Profile. And then you're going to be editing the About page. So I think you actually have to go to the actual About page and then click Edit. I would follow those people that you've identified are leaders in your niche. Perfect, yeah, follow. Because in Twitter, and Allie's going to go into it in way more information, but you can also retweet, you can make comments and tag people in your comments, and Allie will go through it, but it's a great way to drive traffic by doing that in your posts.
Where'd you get this thing from?
Okay, so click on the little square icons and find Google Plus right here. And then over here, drop down to profile. And then you need to go to the about page and then click edit on this page. So okay, so why don't would everyone like me to go to actually Google Plus and yeah, so log into Google Plus. And now this will work whether it's a business page or a personal profile. So once you're finished with Twitter, now then go to Google Plus. And I'm gonna just load it up right here and then I'll pull it over so you can see. Okay, so here we are. I'm logged in, I'm looking at my profile. If you're not seeing this here and you log into Google Plus and you see a whole bunch of news and information but by people that are in your circles, click on this and then go to Google Plus. Okay, so then once you're here and you need to see your profile, if you don't see this and it's your kind of your wall, click on profile and then click on it'll say home and then click on profile and then you'll get here. Okay, so then to edit what I was showing you before in the slide, go to your about tab and here you will fill this in. So what do you see now over here underneath the Google logo? Okay, let me go into yours and then we can. I'm not going to walk through it differently. Oh, you do not have a Google Plus account yet. So just go through the process in Cleveland. Okay, I'll go to Allie's and then look at it that way. Okay, so if you have a red bar at the top, on the left, click on profile. And then instead of the tabs like I have under my cover photo, click on edit profile. It's going to be sitting on top of your cover photo on the bottom right. Okay, scratch that. I said click edit profile. You're actually going to click on about. It's on top of the cover photo. So if you have a red bar at the top, click on profile on the left. Then on top of your cover photo, it's going to have the text. There's going to be a button that says edit and the text next to it says about. Click on about. You're creating the account. You haven't created one yet. Yeah, so go choose your gender. Yeah, click female, or you can decline the state. Scroll down. Do your birthday. And you can keep that private later, but you have to create it. Okay, so has everybody been able to get to where you would edit your information?
Yeah.
Okay, we got one yes. profile. That's good. You're in the right spot. So in that slide that I had, this is the link section that you want to make sure you fill out. Okay, so click on About, and you're there. Now just scroll down. And then in each little square section, you'll see the text that says Edit, or maybe a little pencil where you can make those changes. Oh, yeah, so you have to make sure you're in the editing thing. So you have to click Edit first, and then you can do that. No, now just keep going. So add people you know. Let's see if we can just skip this part. You're creating your account, so you just have skip on them.
So do you suggest the classic
Google Plus or use Google Plus, Emily?
But yeah, there's two versions, and you can switch between.
So do you recommend either or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to access the same information. This must be the old version. At some point, they pop up saying skip. Go back to the classic version.
Links.
Yeah, so links in that photo that I had on my slide, that's the links section. So they let you select all of your social media channels, paste the link, it pulls in the icon automatically, and then you can add additional links to your offer pages, your opt-in pages, and also create the text for what those mean.
Is that brand content? So I set up brand content.
This is actually just a profile.
How do you set the opt-ins? How when?
So in that slide that I had before, I'll show you. Here. So you can see, and again, pre-launch phase. So it says live Empower Hour workshops. Links out to a blog that it's under development. So you can I can say like, join me for live Empower Hour workshops, or get my 7 steps to building an online business.
Where did you get this?
So this is the links section. So it's wanting you to upload a photo first. Okay, then just scroll down and click close.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so you need to just get past the setup stage. See the button back there, but that's where it is.
This thing doesn't go down for some reason.
Okay, so you're here. I'm going to click on home. I just now every time you log in, so annoying. Yeah, now every time you log in, you'll see this, and then you go to home and profile. Yeah, and then you click on about.
Yeah.
And then here's the about section. And then links, if you just scroll down. Here's the links. So you click here and then click edit right here. And then you can start adding links. So right now you have 3 links there. You can add a custom link. Just keep adding custom links. This is Google Plus. Yeah. So bless you. So if you were to go to my About page on Google Plus, all you would see is this and this, because I've made everything else hidden. Where I went to school, my birthday, where I live, all that's hidden. Either. Like why do I have my birthday and that kind of stuff? Well, if you have your birthday out there, this is a personal information. I don't want my identity to be stolen. And birthday is something anybody would need. That's just a step closer that you could get to stealing me. I disagree. Google Plus is like a chunky, clunky. They might be getting better. It's just kind of weird to navigate. Right here.
Oh, sorry.
You're actually right there. So go back to profile, and then click on about right there, and then you'll see where you can fill in all the stuff. So you'll see the squares, and then to edit them, just scroll to the bottom of that square and look for the word edit. Scroll down a little. Add info, yeah. And then just click. Sites would be the links. Looks like your computer's thinking really hard. Good. I'm seeing a lot of Google Plus profiles being filled in. So the automation of Google Plus, YouTube is the only option. So when you create your Google Plus page and your YouTube page, they will automatically connect to the first one that was created. And then if you were to go in and create a different Google Plus maybe business page, you would then have to go in to YouTube and say, I want you to link to this page actually, so that they are connected. For what? Yeah, joining communities that are related to your niche, it would be helpful. But this link section is the part you should focus on. These would be your opt-in pages, social media. Yeah, put them all in. Fluff along. Are you doing okay? Oh. Oh, nice. Perfect. Looking good, people. Looking good. Mm-hmm. It's this one right here. See niche cash flow? Actually, yours is cash flow. No. You can edit that. So just go to edit your profile and you can change it to flow. So it would be twitter.com/niche cash flow. I would, yeah, change that. Go to your profile and then click edit. Settings or view profile. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. You're welcome. So after Google Plus, we're going to go to LinkedIn. So after you're done Google Plus, you just look up and just let me know. It's okay not to move on. We've got the time. So other profiles would be social media, and then links would be, so this is, you're right here. No, you're correct here. And then it's automatically going to pull on the Twitter icon. And then links here would be like your website opt-in page or blog, whatever. Mm-hmm. The other social media profiles, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. How are we doing? Oh, that's good now. Has your computer stopped thinking? Maybe just refresh. Yeah? Oh. Oh, really?
No, Google Plus.
Google Plus.
My business one for some reason.
Yeah, but different because we're not using it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you put the links to it? The HTTP?
Yes, HTTP. Google doesn't own Facebook. Google purchased LinkedIn. Was it LinkedIn? So that, yeah, I would expect that automation won't be rolling out right away. That'll take some time for those connections to be made. Okay, so shall we answer a question?
So if you've got multiple Gmail accounts,
Mhm.
can you merge them or does it play with the system?
So each email account will have its own login and everything. And then your Google Plus page will be related to that one email account.
That's what I thought I was hoping it was the way around.
There's no easy, that's a very frustrating thing. Yeah. They make it easy to log in and log out of each. You just kind of click switch accounts, but it's such a pain in the butt.
That's my philosophy behind it. So if you Gmail, I don't think he likes it.
That part's okay. If something else must have happened, maybe.
Maybe. What I do with my business page,
Some detect images or other content violates the Google Plus user content and conduct policy. Post comments on other content contain spam, unwanted promotional, commercial content, or unwanted mass associated violence. Welcome comments violate the policy. Blah, blah, blah. You can go through with the posts you've made and just make sure that it's okay.
I can't even get into it, but I can't even get into it. The business one said, just send it. We can violate our policy. I don't know.
Then I do a thing. It's not this one. No.
Not that one.
I would
Just the business one?
yeah. I would go back and say, hey, what did they say? They said appeal it. I would go through the appeal process and see if that helps. If not, you just might have to create a new account. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's linked here. Oh, you know what? You've gone to the Google Plus page, and I need a manage page. So you are the manager of this page. Manage this page. You just love Google Plus, and then go through this whole process. So click edit. I feel it. I don't like Google Plus.
Emily, does the main Google page at the top pull all the information of your organization?
You should be able to edit that. Oh, you're on like a business page, possibly. maybe we just need to kind of play around with that. And that's normal. That's madness. I can't. I mean, I guess I've never seen that. I don't know any because like we use Google Apps too, and we have tons of email accounts, and those don't pop up anywhere. Yeah. So where was that page? Is that in your personal profile? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, can you click on the about? Madness. Oh, terrible. What about clicking on edit above your picture and see if that can be edited there? Or maybe go to the privacy settings and because that's just crazy.
Emily, how do you stop, if you want to go and browse on people on LinkedIn, you're not letting them just changing that. Very good to look at. And I would have thought they knew got some, so I'd like to know
Huh. When you're on spy, you don't even know when you're spy. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. There must be some sort of privacy setting. I'd go into your profile settings and edit that. Oh, around. If you, let me go back to that picture. You know where I said, join me live, blah, 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 blah? That's the label. So you would want to say, so that's the online Bizzo affiliate link?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would write, find out how you can own your own business quickly and easily, yada, yada, and that would be the label. Okay, so let's go to LinkedIn. There are a couple places that you can fill in information. There's, at this time, even though they're owned by Google+, there isn't any integration that is not manual other than Twitter. But as far as like posting and sharing and everything, there's no automatic way to post, many different places all at once. But there are things you can do to your profile. You can add your Twitter name, your Skype, and all this you can make private also. And then you can also add websites. So I have the business formulas, my Facebook URL, and Empower Hour for people would join me there. So aside from this setting, the other place that you can add links to yourself and ways that you can connect to people and calls to action would be in your summary. And so you can see I have all my information, and then I said if you want to connect with me, blah, 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 blah. And I have all my links there.
Where's your summary?
So go here, I'll log into LinkedIn, I'll show you.
Oh, sorry, I'm still in Google Plus.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Because we did LinkedIn the other day. Yeah.
That's just here, and then you have to click edit. Oh, I'm not showing it. Oh, this is LinkedIn. So here I would edit my contact info, and I would have my links. And you can add links here and text. And then in your summary, you can go further into calls to action and whatnot in your summary. In LinkedIn, do you want to? Yes. Any place that there's a place where you can integrate, I would definitely take advantage of it. While you guys are working on this, I'm just going to the bathroom. Should have gone earlier.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. It'd just be weird if I left. I don't want you to be worried. Okay, so next we're going to check out Pinterest. Again, with Pinterest, you don't have tons of room. We actually only have 160 characters, just like LinkedIn, and you fill in this spot here. So you just click Edit Profile, and then you fill in these details. So again, you can have a call to action. You can have your website, but that's pretty much it for Pinterest. So I'm in Pinterest. I'm in Pinterest, and then, so if you log into Pinterest, you're probably just in the dashboard where you're seeing what the people you have followed are doing. Okay, but then to get to your profile, you click in the upper right-hand corner, it's up here, and then you view your profile, which looks like this, and then you can edit it from there. So I'll show you in live view what that looks like. Okay, so I'm here, edit profile here. If you've just logged in to Pinterest, you might see this. You know, just stuff. Yeah? So upper right hand corner, click on your picture. Okay, after you're there, click on edit profile. Okay, and that takes you there. Huh? Right now, you're logged in as Gateway. So log out and then log in at the top of the text. So to edit, just click on your name here. So which one do you want to edit? This one here? Okay, so right now you need to log out of Janice and log back in as your organic skincare. I think I'll Julie Bark in here. Log out. So after this one, we'll do Instagram, which is also a super short one. That's 150 characters. And then I'm going to show you that tool that you can use. So just let me know if you need help, or let me know when you're done, or just look up.
So, I'm just going to Pinterest.
Just updating the profile. Yep, so you have 160 characters. Do a little quick about you, have a call to action, and then also update your website. So if you are, a few people have been to the Pinterest account they wanted to edit, but they're like, I can't edit it. You're probably logged into a different Pinterest account. So you can log out and then log in as the one you want to edit. Sure, I now know how to do that because Julia just, I mean, without having to go to Google. Go to settings, and then you're going to go through the process of deleting your account. Okay, so go here, edit settings. Where is your Click happy. Yep. Edit settings. Scroll about halfway down, and then you're going to see a little bit more. Deactivate account. Then we got the business account. And then deactivate. And that should pop up in here. Oh, never mind. Log back in.
Get out, just close that.
Okay. Log back into that same account. Look at that same process. Here. You know, it was right there. Oh, I see it right here. T. Oh, now I just closed
Oh,
it.
no, I just closed it. Jeez.
Maybe just try clicking continue with Facebook when the accounts. Thinking, yeah. See if you can log in this way. If you can't do like a reset password, what's that top one? Yeah. All right. Huh. In Pinterest? Oh, that could be tested. That's great. So Pinterest doesn't take a whole lot of time, so I'm going to go on to Instagram, which also doesn't take a lot of time since they only give you 150 characters. So in Instagram, it's also short. If you log in from your computer, just click on Edit Profile, and then you have your name, whoops daisy, your name, your username, your website, so make sure your website's accurate, and then the bio. And the bio is the 150 characters, and that will look like this up here. So here I have the call to action, which is register to win a free Rind at wadbunner.com pages, blah, 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 with the link to it. And then, so that is the link I put in the description in the 150 characters. And then this URL here is the URL that's in the profile, which is this here. And then live version is here. I'm logged into Instagram, and I just click on Edit Profile, and then you'll see the same info. So there is some integration you can do with Instagram and Facebook, but you have to do it through the Instagram app on your phone. So you would install the app. I might even have slides for this, actually. Let me see. Yeah. So here in Instagram, you go to your settings and then share settings. This is from your phone. And then you connect it, and you click on Facebook, and then you can, on the next screen, select where you want that to be connected. So if I just leave it like this and it's connected to Facebook, it'll be connected to my personal profile. But if I want it to be branded, like you have your organic skincare Instagram account, and you have an organic skincare fan page, you'd obviously want those to be linked here correctly. So you would just select the correct link. That make sense? But you have to do it on your phone. You can't do it anywhere else. The Instagram account, so I have a couple different Instagram accounts. I have my personal one, I have a keyworded, which is the women's CrossFit, and then also the Wad Bottom brand as well. And Instagram just rolled out, you can switch accounts easily on your phone. It used to be you have to log out and log back in, type in your username and password every single time. It just made it easier. So made it easier to have multiple accounts.
Can you manage an Instagram from another location in terms of just online or through someone else's iPhone, or does it have to be? The reason I ask is my VA can't log into my Instagram or post in. Is it an iPhone issue or?
What's the error? It could be just geographical.
I think it's
Like they know that you are not that person.
yeah.
That's possible. We did do some outsourcing to the Ukraine for a while, and that worked fine.
Okay.
So she goes to the app on the phone and tries to log in.
Sorry, can you detail a little bit?
Which part?
The app on the phone.
App on the phone. Yep. So okay, so you go to your options. And it might look a little different. These snapshots are from a month ago, actually. So find the word options. Linked accounts. Okay, so options, linked accounts, Facebook. So you can also connect Twitter, except, and you can do it for ease of use, I suppose. But as far as like traffic and people in Twitter seeing it easily, it's not that optimized. So if your primary account is Twitter, and that's where you get a lot of traffic, upload your photos to Twitter and do it that way. Don't go from Instagram to Twitter. If that makes sense. Okay? If Instagram is the most important one and you don't spend a lot of time in Twitter, like I just don't spend my time in there, then focus on Instagram, and you can create that automation there, because then it's not going to matter. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then go to, let's see. You want to go to settings, linked accounts. There we go. Mm-hmm. So, in confirming your site, you would copy and paste this into your website. So then send it to me and I'll put it in. So that just verifies your site with Instagram, and it has a little verification icon. Okay, who's ready to see this cool tool? Or should I give you some more minutes? Okay, a couple more minutes. Wait. Okay, so if you're curious about what sizes to use in social media, I'm not going to go through slides that show you each one. You can take notes. Most likely you'll have someone create them for you, right? But I will tell you a link to a company that had created a Google Sheet, and anytime you want to see the most updated graphic sizes, you can just go to this spreadsheet, and I will give you a link. I bit.ly'd it. So bit.ly/sizes GTS. I think it's Sprout Social, I think is the company that does it, but they always keep it updated with the current social media sizes. My guess is, though, that most of you will just go to Fiverr and get designs made or something like that, and all those guys know the correct sizes, so you don't have to stress about it. Sizes GTS. So you can get the like social media or like Facebook cover photo, ad sizes, Twitter sizes, LinkedIn, yada yada. They're all updated there.
What are sizes?
Sizes. So like in Facebook it's 851 by 315. That's the 851 by 315 or 815 and 3. You know. So if you want to like create a photo that has text here and have it all aligned correctly, you should have the right size. Yeah. So there should be tabs. Yeah. So Twitter, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn. Sizes. So bit.ly/sizes GTS. Capital S maybe. Sorry, it might be a capital S for sizes. No. Let me just go back to my Bitly and I can
No, that's correct.
it works.
Just make sure that you have BIP and then the dot and y/size or
I see other people are accessing it. Huh? And it works? All lowercase works? Okay. Sorry. All lowercase.
Oh my God, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, the amount of time I have spent checking sizes.
Oh, I know. Going to Google every time just to see what the new size is. Mm-hmm. Okay, are we ready for this cool tool?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell you where to go. Just go to Google or let's see. Let's see what gmail.com does. You can just go to gmail.com and it directs you to the right place. So in this next exercise, you need a browser open. So find a blog post of someone in your niche and get that link.
Not your own. Not your own.
Huh?
Not your own.
Not your own, someone else's. So this is there's a multitude of ways to use this. First, if you're starting out on social media, starting out a new brand, maybe you haven't incorporated blogging into your business yet because you don't have the time or you haven't thought up the content. This is a great way to provide value to your fan base and also include calls to action to them really easily. So let me just check in with Karen for a second. Okay, so go to settings, go through that same process, and then instead of clicking deactivate account, click on that red text. So scroll down a smidgen. Too far, back up. The bottom of the square. You are. Go to profile and it should. You know, let's just look at this together. So find a blog post by someone that would, if you were to write a blog post for your own business, go to their blog and grab one of their blog posts. So for example, I went to johnloomer.com for ads. Okay, I found one of his recent posts. Boom. Okay, good article. You don't want to go to, like, if you look at the URL, it's johnloomer.com, the date, and then the name of the article. I wouldn't want to snag johnloomer.com because I want it to be a specific post that I'm sharing across social media. So in this case, I'll show you next. Okay, so next, go to snip.ly.
You have Facebook first,
So pick out your blog,
Right, I've got
that blog. Now go to snip.
on a different, obviously.
So somebody else's blog.
Yeah, find someone else's blog,
Yeah.
snip.ly.
Right, okay.
That's not very bright.
And now go to snip.
Snip.ly. So just create a new account, free account. Okay, once you've created your new account, you're going to create your first call to action. Let me back up so it's the beginning. Okay, create my first snip. Okay, so I'm going to back up. So I created an account. I clicked connect to Facebook. So it pulled in my name and it pulled in my picture. Then I'm going to click on create my first snip. Is everybody at this point?
Yes,
Oh, huh?
you go into Facebook or Google or
Nope. Go to snip.ly.
that's how you sign on.
Snip.ly, and then click connect to Facebook to create the account.
So you can do it by text or by email.
Whatever you want. It's so easy for me to click, use Facebook account that's what I do.
So how do you do that? Is that by going to dashboard?
But just you create inspiration, set up your brand.
So you want to create snip up here. Okay, so there's a couple, depending on where you are, just get started free.
So should we put the company, logo or your own photo or group?
So if you have a brand that maybe has a specific logo that you want to be identifiable, then I would use that. Because on your fan page, you have a profile picture, whether it's a business page or your personal profile. There's a profile picture. So anytime you're on Facebook, you're making a post, people will recognize that profile picture, right? They scroll in their news feed, yada yada, and they see that profile picture next to your post. It doesn't need to be big because it doesn't need to be a big picture. So you'd want to do something similar. So if I'm making a post and I want it to be my personal brand, I would just use my picture here that's being pulled in from Facebook. So I want people to recognize it. But you can upload one also. Also, you can change the name here. So right now it just says Emily Rule, but if I want it to be organic skincare, you would just write organic skincare. Or your brand, niche cash flow, or aging fearlessly. So if you're at your dashboard, go to the top of that page and click create snip. And paste in the URL you want to be sharing. So, depending on where Sniply sends you after you create your account, you might be seeing something a little different.
Is it like so if I go to lifestyle50.com, that I just paste that in there?
Yep, but it should be a specific blog post, not their homepage. So pick a post and share that URL.
Oh.
Okay? There will be a recording of this, so don't let this part stress you out too much. Okay, so after you have your picture, you have your name, click continue, and then you can create your message, your call to action. So if this would move, can this move? Can I move it? No, I can't move it. I don't want it there. So it's giving you a preview here. So if I say free 7-point video on how to create an online business, you can create your button text, which is click here. And then where do you want that button URL to go to?
So once we put in the URL,
So on the next step, you put in the page URL, and it really depends. If you start at your dashboard and you put in the blog URL first, then you will be bypassing this part. But if you're following the way they've set me through this process, then you'd paste the blog URL here. Does that make sense?
Sorry, go back.
Yep.
go back.
Can we back up?
I just loaded my photo, sorry.
That's okay.
So,
Oops. Okay, so upload photo and then your name. This name here pops up right here.
right, okay. Then press continue.
Then press continue and then have your call to action message.
So is the call to action message like, please follow me on Facebook or,
It should really be an offer,
okay,
It should be an offer.
like getting them to do something.
Okay.
For example, you're going to be sharing this in social media after you get the URL at the end of this. And you could also, for example, let's say I like a post that Eben Pagan made in Pinterest. If he's there, who knows? I like his post. I think it's interesting. I take his image, I download it to my computer, I upload it as a new pin in my account, and then I create a Sniply, which directs people to the correct URL. You're not taking credit for the content, you're sending people to that URL. Except that Sniply URL will have this call to action at the bottom.
and what does it say? 3 7-point video.
That's what, yeah, free 7-point video on how to create an online business. That's what I wrote. Because I want people to go to Online Launcher and watch that video.
Yeah, and I was going to just send them to True Voice Online. Like, so 7 on getting True Voice out there.
Yeah.
And that's the one.
That's it, yeah. Okay, so after you've done this, click continue. You paste.
What's the button text?
I just said click here.
Okay.
Continue through this next step. I've already pasted the blog post here. It's
Come on, let me do
go. Don't be on Pinterest.
it. That's what came up.
Emily, can we get everyone just to stand up for a sec? Because I feel like everyone's like staring at the screen just for a second. Can everyone stand up?
Stand up and stretch.
And
After you've done this, you get a special link. Oh, it's thinking for me. Let's see. Come on. I'm just going to refresh this page. At the end of this process, let's see. Oh, that's not right. Hold on, let me get my domain back. Okay, so at the end you should get a URL like this, which you copy. Then what you do is you take that to Facebook or Pinterest or whatever. Huh?
You just press on the little thing and the bottom and the little notice. Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it would pull in the picture, so I was gonna grab a picture and we'll see though. We'll see what happens. Oh look, hold on. Here we are. Put onto the screen. So now what you're doing, which is so cool, you can say, check out the new Facebook text rule, blah, 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 blah. You link to this thing. Here, I'm going to make it private because I actually didn't, Only me. Post to Facebook. So now when you go to Facebook or your fans are seeing your posts on Facebook and you're providing awesome content, they click here. You see the URL is Sniply. It didn't work. In theory, it should have worked. So what should happen, and has happened in the past, and it does work, is that it would come up with your call to action right here. Maybe John Loomer has some special thing. Okay, I'm actually going to redo this and post this because it should automatically do Sniply, and then it's iframed inside of. Oh, okay, this is it. Nope. Sorry. This is just working for me. I'm gonna go back here so I don't have to crane my neck. Maybe it's because I didn't finish it. Did it work for anyone else if they had finished their?
Sorry, you said on Facebook.
So you go to share on Facebook and then it brings up the post. Like I did True Voice Online, I've got Margaret's lovely picture. She's the,
Yeah, I've got a picture of
Margaret as well. She's your famous Margaret. You're all over the internet.
Oh my god. Well, thank you.
And then you put that on, and then that's.
So what should happen? And I'm gonna just see. Maybe it's just didn't work for anyone else. It was just working. What should happen is that you will have iframed the blog post inside of the Sniply URL. So on the outside, you have your call to action at the bottom of what looks like John Loomer's website. Does that make sense? So in this way, you can be sharing really valuable content with your fans, sending them to outside of not your blog, but still be able to capture their leads, or you could have an affiliate link or anything. You could do this in Pinterest, like I was saying. You could edit the link on your post, upload a post, share that link, and then people will see that iframed version of that blog post with your call to action at the bottom.
So that
Pick one or two of them.
that's what it was.
So that preview that you saw,
That's what you
that should be what you see.
Right.
You want to copy that code. What do we do with that code?
The Sniply, with the thing, you would take that to Facebook.